Okay, what we have? The rear brake pads time to replace. My one is very teeny. It's not any panic, but should be, especially when you have a look actually there. I try show you. You see left really not much. So I will see how condition will be the disc. I hope that's be fine. But if not, anyway, I don't have another option. For safety reason, replace the pads first. The kit looks like that. One sensor, two spring, two brake pads for space for the sensor, and two brake pads without. So that we will see after I'm removing the original parts how it looks, and I try show you. So let me see. First the cap. Of course the handbrake must be off. The wheel is possible to move, just is on the gear, but handbrake is released, so that's fine. I guess inside is number 7 Allen key. You have to unclip little few bits. Be gently with this, just like that, because it's very important sensor for the shock absorber. If you damage something here, that will be drain your pocket. So be careful. Technically, we should be going into the plug in the computer, going to the service area and release the handbrake. But I show you how to do this without the computer. It's quite simple. Okay, so that's like we see here. You have the 7 Allen key. Looks like that. It's not very tight. This actually should be cleaned up and greased with the new grease. Okay, so after that we try release the caliper. Oh, something else I forgot to tell you about the spring on the front. Should be removed this as well. Okay. Could be fly, careful. Like that. And then it should be possible to remove it. Let me see. There is little lip, so the brake pad must pass this lip. For my way, I will be disconnect the motor as well. We have only 2-wire motor, so that will be quite simply to release it by the battery and 2 cables. So not bad. Okay. So plug in the battery and gently, without any cross, put into the connection to release the handbrake. I think I have to put some, need extra lights. Okay, that could be okay, because you have to really see what you do. Yeah, we will see how it will be now. Yeah, now you can push the piston and actually remove it. You have actually the 2 pin inside, and that's depend how you put the power. This piston will be in or out. So that's quite simple. It's really sticky. Better compare the parts what you have is correct. You see how it's different? Yeah, it's correct one. Okay. And the inside was really not bad. Looks like the disc has the lip, but in my way at the moment I can't replace the disc right now, but should be replaced. Okay, don't forget to clean up the space where the brake pad is working. Here as well. But that's enough. And what do we have to do? We have to do like more actually moving inside. So use the power in. Okay, so you have to drive by this motor until this piston will be beginning moving, and then if it's like that you can push in. Simply think you can use actually 2 screwdrivers and just push in. Yeah, don't do like that. I show you better. And push in maximum. Perfect. Job done. And now we will see how the brake pads must be in. Okay, so this one must be, this is the inner, because we have the mark here after the inner. So I have to fit the spring actually, like that. Yeah, that will be the inner. And my one is actually moving very well, so I don't have to make an extra clean. But if you will be problem with fitting actually this, we do not play like that. So you have to extra clean actually this surface. But my one is perfect. Just be careful with the spring, because the spring looks like this. Very easy to pull out. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Okay. Looks like the sensor is fitting in the other side. Okay, so with the brakes sitting well, moving well, we can actually grease a little bit here, but that's for me, it's not very important. Because sometimes the grease catching the dust. So if the original actually was without, so I can put this without, because actually here was no grease, no nothing. So now just put back the caliper. Don't forget the pipes, the actually wire, like the outside. And now time to clean actually these pieces. After you clean it in the wire brush, looks very shiny, I just put the little silicone grease actually here like that, and that's all. No needed anymore. Just like that. and then pull back into the car. The slide is really important because by this everything working fine. Be gently. Okay, caps, 1, 2, plug in actually the motor. Yep, it's in. And then actually shock absorber wire. Double check everything is in like should be. Front spring, sometimes it's tricky, sometimes not. Okay, job done. If you do the next wheel, so the first is very important thing, you have to first sit into the car, pump it by pedal the brakes, because what must be happen first? First, the brake cylinder must going into the disc. After that, you can use the handbrake for adjust everything by self. And that's all. Usually never happens any faulty if you do the step by step. So that means first pump the pedal, next use the handbrake. If you do other way, that will be problem. Okay, so the other side we have only different widths with the one screw. If you can see, I hope. Actually, this is the screw for 10 torques, and just disconnect actually this pipe, and that's all. Nothing difficult. This is the brake sensor. Looks like that. Plug in here, plug in there. The click is on the top. Yeah, that's all. Or screw actually here. Nothing difficult. Other thing is exactly the same like the other side. And the new brake pads with the sensor looks like that. Just fit it correctly. And put back all the car. Okay, so ignition on, press the brakes until you feel it's high, and then you use the handbrake. He will be driving a little longer like normal, and release again with still press braking the brakes, and then you can start the car and everything is like normal. press severally the brakes. The door is open, that's why I have the red information. Again, handbrake, release handbrake. Everything well. This is only information the car is not ready because the door was open. Yeah, now it's fine. So, job done. Oops. Just in case, we can have a look how is sits the new brakes. You can see actually, focus is gone. Okay, but anyway, looks fine. And okay, job done. Be careful what you're doing because you're doing with the brakes.